Disclaimer: this video is not for the people who are just watching this randomly on YouTube. If you have a product to sell, then only watch this video. Otherwise, these 4-5 minutes are also gonna get wasted of your life, which you are already wasting anyway in the first place. So, I'm gonna do you a favor by telling you that you can jump off if you don't want to sell anything, or you are a lazy person who are sitting on your bed. If you are watching this and you wanna actually get those conversions, sit down on your bed, pause this video, take down a notebook, and start writing your notes that you want to make out of this video, because I want to find the best of the best people and I want to help those to actually get these conversions. Who am I? I'm Vansh Agarwal. I'm a 20-year-old design community founder and an entrepreneurship community founder. I'm doing engineering side by side, and I have done over 5,000 calls in the past year itself to sell my design events to a lot of people. I have generated over, say, around 11 to 12 lakhs by just sales. So I am coming from experience, right? Now, jumping to the video, there are gonna be 3-4 golden tips. After that, you will get some bonus points after from me specifically. I'm gonna keep this video very raw, and let's dive straight into it. All right. So first one is obviously your tone, man. You need to sell as if the person is about to die in the coming 30 minutes. You need to sound so exciting कि वो एनर्जी उसमें ट्रांसमिट हो जाए, राइट? पीपल आर लाइक, हाय वंश, आई एम ट्राइंग टू सेल दिस स्पेसिफिक थिंग, आर यू इंटरेस्टेड? आई डोंट थिंक सो मैन. हैंग अप ऑन द स्पॉट. समझ रहे हो? इंस्टेड व्हाट यू कैन डू इज, हाय वंश, आई एम XYZ person from XYZ company and I'm gonna be telling you a very fantastic opportunity in just 2 minutes because I know how precious your time is. By saying this specific thing, you are trying to acknowledge the fact that time is limited. You are very excited, so the person is like, oh wow, why this person is very excited? क्या है ऐसा? Curiosity generate होती है उससे. Makes sense? I'm gonna keep the Hindi words a little less for my audience so that everyone can understand this. And once your tone is set, the basic tip before actually getting into a call is you need to actually formulate your tone in the sense that you need to get in the headspace of, hey, you will be speaking to a real person. सामने वाला आपको actually में भूल जाएगा अगर you are not excited, and they will just hang up and your conversion is gone, right? Because there are so many spam calls happening. There are so many calls from, say for example, people who are generating, people who are into क्या बोलते हैं उसको, investments, right? So many spam callers because our numbers get leaked. So we are always very, very certain about who we have to pick the call for. And if there is a unknown number, the chances are the person might not even pick it. And a lot of Android users have Truecallers installed on their phones. So if someone reports you as spam, you are dusted forever. You need to buy a new SIM, and you know how the process is. So your tone starts every single thing. Your headspace should be very clear that you will be talking to a person, and you need to be ready for every single question that they're going to throw at you. You need to understand your product from A to Z, whatever it's actually, wherever and however it's going to help the person in every single way possible. Now that's aside, we are jumping to the second tip. All right, you might have heard this one also, which is letting the other person speak more. But here's the deal. You need to understand their character, and you need to ask them certain questions through which they're going to feel very, very important. Say, for example, if I'm selling a service, say, for example, I have a SaaS agency, right, which offers design specific elements and stuff like that for anything. You can say for illustrations, say, for example, fonts, whatever, right? I'm a design person, so I'm more inclined towards that, but your product can be literally anything. So you can ask specific questions. Also, having some understanding about the person always helps. So if you have a database through a form, so for example, you got a lot of form submissions, and there are some questions like, why did you show interest for this specific thing? So they will obviously give you a lot of data and data pointers and stuff. So from there, you can take a lot of inspirations that, hey, this person needs help, and this is the exact area where he needs the help in, and that's how exactly the service is going to help him. So for example, of my event, I always ask these persons that, tell us more about you. Why should we take you? what what are the expectations of specifically you to in this specific event. And when I have these specific questions asked, I understand the persona much better, so that I can cross question them. I ask them, what do you do? और उन्होंने कुछ बोला कि I have done this, I have done this. Always compliment, right? Compliments are always welcoming for any single person, and they will sort of spark a sort of happiness in their minds that hey, this person is actually complimenting, and I don't even know this person, right? And when you are asking specific questions, make sure that it's a specific question jiska answer will be very long, where the person can go on for hours and hours. But obviously, it's a random person. They won't share every single thing. They will share very constructive way mein, every single thing, very broken way mein. So you need to identify your key pointers for them. What exactly you're looking for your specific product. All right. After you have given the importance that hey, you are the personality, you are the celebrity, we are having this conversation for you. By using all of these tricks, the third and the final stroke that you can actually put on this specific wood is that you need to generate a feeling of optimism and future planning for them. So if it's very important, this specific tip is very important for the people in agencies, for the people who have a D2C product, which is a offline product, like say for example a water bottle or a mic, anything. You need to make sure that there is a long-term use case. There is some future planning involved, where you can say that this specific product lasts longer, and this is the exact areas where it can help you. And always remember that optimism is always the key. Say for example, people who are selling agency things, right? People who are trying to onboard a client. Optimism, right? You need to make sure that you have generated optimism in a way that the person sees clearly that this person really gives a shit. This person is here who's actually planning my things, because I am so optimistic about my specific product that this person can actually add on to more value using his services. I can actually improve my product. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So that's the thing that goes around in basic human mentality. If you have mastered these three things, you are sorted. But you know what? As I said, there are going to be some bonuses in this specific video. So one bonus tip is always sell options, right? Your options are key, because you need to make sure that if the person who's attending your call does not like option 1, then you can give him option 2, or give her option 2, where now that I have 2 things to choose from, I will more certainly choose one. Instead of rejecting one, I will choose one, which just changes the whole idea of wow, I'm actually here to give a conversion. And if option 1 is not tempting enough, option 2 is there. If option 2 is not tempting enough, option 3 is there. So always generate layers. Use this apple ladder sort of mentality. This is the second bonus tip, where arrange your selling points in a way that just by paying, say for example, $20 more, just for example by saying 500 rupees more, you get this specific thing. So you just generated 500 rupees more, or like say for example, it's a premium service. You add on $20 and you get this specific thing. And this last tip is like the show stealer, which means basically always provide some things additionally for trial. For example, you want to introduce, say for example, you are an agency owner who offer graphic design services and video editing services. The person is interested in the graphic design services. You have given options for specifically graphic design. Then what you can add is, hey, I will also help you with videos for free as an add-on, because we are trying this specific new model that we are about to launch, which is video editing, and try out how the videos perform. For free, we'll offer you 5 videos, and you can see if you like it. If you are actually getting some ROI out of it, we will give you at a discounted rate, because you are our graphic design user. As simple as that. These are the basic things that you can use. I have tried to use all the perspectives, all the people who are trying to sell, and people who are getting sold to. So I hope this video helps. I wanted to keep it very crisp, and I hope it helped. Let me know what more videos you need on specifically, and I would love to create that. And there will be more vlogs coming in. And thank you so much for showing all the support on the vlogs. This was a specific VOD, which is video on demand for you guys to actually generate conversions. Share this video to as many people as possible, because I have tried to make sure that this specific video is very crisp, very on point, not much editing, because I can't afford that. Obviously, I don't have that specific skill to afford it. And yeah, that's it.